Blanket's a bit slanty. That might get on my nerves. Hi! So this is a video I've been needing to film for a really long time. We went to Disney World back in March and it's now August and I haven't filmed a haul video. That's because I've been waiting for a better camera and now I have one. So I'm going to actually get on and do it. Right, so let's start with the free stuff that everyone tends to get. So we have the magic bands. Grey one, which was mine. Red one, that was Eden's. Blue one, that was Rue's. Yellow one, that was Remy's. And a purple one, that was my mum's. Rue and Remy didn't really wear theirs because they're too little. So you have those, you get those if you are staying in Disney property. Then we got the cups with the free refills, but only in the resorts. So we did have quite a few of these actually because it was sort of like a mess up and we ended up getting 6. But we had so much stuff that we had to only pack 3 of them because we had to buy an extra suitcase to bring back more stuff. So we thought we'd rather bring back the stuff we bought than bring back more of these. So those. Then we have the badges. So that one, if you can see, I don't know if it's gonna focus, there we go. The for donating money to the Disney Conservation. So I did that. Gonna focus back, yep. I did that twice, so I got 2 badges. And that's in Animal Kingdom. If you donate money, then they give you a badge and it helps all the animals, which is nice. Got that one. That's focusing on my face. There we go. For me celebrating my 30th, because we went because it was my 30th this year. This one because is he gonna do it? Because we did the Kid Cot thing all around the World Showcase in Epcot, so we got the badge for doing that. Then we got the My First Visit one, because it was the first time we'd visited, and for some reason we got the Happily Ever After, even though I've been married 5 years and Craig wasn't even there. So, but it was free, so that was good. We also had food at Cinderella's Royal Table. So me and my mum got one of these each, which made me quite happy. And we all got one of these each, a wishing star, and they all, like all the princesses and everyone, had to like get your wands in the air and make a wish and stuff, so that was quite fun. And the boys got a sword, so we got 3 of these floating around the house, even though Remy was like 6 months old, but he still got a sword to keep him in with it. By the way, if you can hear the monitor again, Remy is being an absolute pain in the ass this evening and is refusing to go to sleep. He was down here with me, but I've attempted to put him back to bed. I don't think it's going to go very well. Right, so and then going on to actually the stuff that we bought, I will start off with the obligatory autograph book. We managed to get sort of halfway through, so we've still got some space if we want to go back. And then we got, I didn't get any ears for myself because the only ones I really wanted were the Maleficent ones, and then when I tried them on I kind of thought I'm not really gonna wear them because I'm too hot. But Eden got these, so let's have a look and see what that looks like. Nice. Always one to put fashion first. So magnets I'll do. So we got this one. I wanted to try and get a magnet from each park, so with the park name on it. So we got that one from Hollywood Studios, and that one was a purple one. So I can't remember the prices of pretty much all of this because it's been like 4 months. Just drop that. Yeah, so because it's been like 4 months, I can't really remember the prices of stuff. So we've got this, which it doesn't seem to want to focus on, so you would just have to look at it like that. So that says Walt Disney World on it, and obviously it's the Cinderella Castle, pretty obvious. Then we have this one, which is kind of cool because it spins. So let's get my head hidden so it'll focus. Will it do it? Yes, good camera. So yeah, Epcot, and then it spins around to show all the flags. So that's quite cool. What next one? Then last magnet is Animal Kingdom. Oh, which is quite nice. So I'm glad that I managed to get one from each of the parks. I also got these, which are magnets, which I thought were quite cool, but like the little clips. So if you've got like a packet of crisps or some pasta or some rice, and then you can clip them onto that, keep it fresh, and then when you're not using it, stick it on the fridge so you don't lose it. So right, those are the magnets. Next up, I will show you the homeware stuff because I really do have far too much things. So as I also have the 3 children, I did buy a lot of stuff for the kids as well. So I'll show you that. These I got from the Japanese pavilion, and they are chopsticks, and because I can't use chopsticks and neither can Craig, these make these easier. But I do tend to find that these pop out a lot, which is a little bit annoying. I can't remember how much these were. I don't think they were that expensive though, but they're quite cute. So Eden likes them, but he just takes them out and then sticks them side by side with things and eats it like that. Then we have this bowl, which says Walt Disney World and is that melamine plastic. It's quite good. I can't remember how much that was, but I got that from Mouse Gears, I think, in Epcot, I think. Right, next homeware thing. This has already got pictures in it because obviously we've been back 4 months. So we've got this frame with all like 4 pictures, then with all different Disney shapes. So I just thought this was quite nice. You can get this in quite a lot of the shops. We saw this quite a few times over there. Oh my god. That baby is mental. I'm wondering what I should call, like an exorcist or something. What next? Then we have photo album. So it says Walt Disney World on it, and it's got this little sort of like medallion type thing, and you get a gold pen to write in it, and it's just really nice because it has that, and then it has like the slide-in things with a little bit there left so you can write where it was and what you were doing and stuff, and then it just has like a little imprint on the back. So that was one of the things that I'd seen before we went, and I really wanted to get it because I really liked it. So next in the homeware we have the plate to match the bowl that I just showed you. So it has all the characters on, like Dumbo and Mickey and Goofy. So that's that melamine again, and I got that in with the bowl. Then we have like this is one of my favourite things as well that I bought. Obviously they're out of the packet. So are coasters with like the Be Our Guest writing, and it's got, each one's got a different character. So that one's got Chip on it, and you got that one that's got Cogsworth on it. That one that's got Mrs. Potts. And then that one that's got Lumiere. And they came as a pack of 4. And they're really heavy because they're tile. So don't want to drop anything on those. But I think these were like $25, like not including tax. They were sort of quite expensive coasters, but I love them. They're really nice. I got those from the Beauty and the Beast shop next to Gaston's Tavern, but I think you can get them from other places. Then we have this, which is a little tea light candle holder, and then it's got the castle and just like little swirly bits all around it. But I just thought that's like, it's quite cute because it's just like a little bit of subtle Disney in your house. So, and I think I got this, I bought a lot from Mouse Gears because when I discovered it I was like, there's got loads of stuff. Obviously it's a shop. Next homeware thing. These. So I can pick up food, flip it, pick it up, put it on a plate. And also, so they're locked right now, and then push them in and whoa! We use as weapons. I wanted to get the oven gloves as well, but then I thought they're just gonna get ruined if I buy those because I'm such a sloppy cook that it'll just ruin them. So I didn't, and I just bought those instead because I needed a bit of Disney in the kitchen. Next thing is what everyone has to buy from Disney. It's a Christmas ornament, and obviously I've still got the label on this. Oh, so I can tell you the price. This was $22.99, and it is the castle. Now I think this is, it's like Sleeping Beauty castle instead of Cinderella castle, but go, it turns on and it changes colour. So I kind of love that. I can't wait to actually put it on my tree. I've got one really similar to this that I got from Disneyland Paris, but it's Tinkerbell. So it can go next to her. Or I do actually sometimes have a Disney tree in my dining room where I have like a really small tree, and I'm trying to put loads of like Disney decorations on it, and I thought it's like quite a nice thing for the kids, so I might put it on there, or I might keep it for the main tree because I don't want the children to break it. I might get like cheaper Primark Christmas Disney decorations. And then moving on, we also have, okay, I went there and I was like, I have to buy Cogsworth. I really want to get Cogsworth because I think he's just such a great addition to the home. But I sort of didn't know whether I was going to get Lumiere or not, and because I wasn't quite convinced about him. But then when I saw them together, I had to buy Lumiere as well because I thought I didn't want it to be something that I came home and I regretted. I went there to Disney, I saved up enough money so that I could buy what I wanted and not worry about it and not feel like I regretted it when I got back. And I don't, because I love them. So I have them out in the dining room, just on the mantelpiece. And then for my birthday, my mum bought me a little ornament of Mrs. Potts and Chip. So they go along nicely together. Right, let's plug those there. So we will now move on to mugs. Now, I am a Disney mug collector. So when I went there, I was a little bit worried about how much money I'd spend on mugs. And it ended up being that I had to use a whole hand luggage case wrapped up with clothes and stuffed full of things just to bring mugs home. I don't think Craig was too pleased when he saw me bring it back. So we will start off. I'll show you mugs first, and then I will show you cups, because I also have a lot of those. So first of all, we have the collection that everybody wanted, the Starbucks You Are Here mugs. So this one is, can I focus? Epcot. You can see it. Okay. There we go. I love these so much, and they're really quite big as well, so you can have a really good cup of coffee in it. And this is like the new sort of one of Hollywood Studios. So you can only get these in the Starbucks, so make sure you go in and buy one. And then Animal Kingdom. My mum, well, I got my mum, I saw these, and this was the first one I'd bought, and I thought I've got to get this. And then my mum loved Animal Kingdom. It was her favourite park, because she's got a bit of obsession with the Tree of Life generally, so she loved it. So I bought her one of those as well when I was queuing up, because I thought that it's a nice memory for her. And the last one is Magic Kingdom, but it won't focus. Let me just spin it around. There's the castle, pirate ship. So yeah, I love these. I would be really devastated if I broke one. I've had to tie my hair up, I'm too hot. Right, so we will now do this one, carrying on from the Starbucks. So it's a giant Starbucks tumbler, which has Disney Parks written on it, and then all the little sort of characters, and then the Starbucks symbol. This is one of those things that I kind of bought, and afterwards I thought, why did I buy this? And then when I brought it home, I thought I probably won't really use it that much, but actually I've used it loads. It's really nice to just fill it with water and then put loads of fruit and stuff in it. So it's actually been a very good buy. So that's obviously also from Starbucks. Then we have, I'm gonna just show this because this was from one of the restaurants. So I don't know also why I bought this, but it's just this little cup. I got this, we went for dinner, like a character dinner at Crystal Palace, and it was like our last day, and I was a bit sort of like, I want to buy as much as I can, but we got that. And then on the straw you got this little clip, which, I don't know if you can see, is Ariel, and then she lights up and changes colour. So that's one way to just waste your money on nothing. Haven't used that since. So the Starbucks tumbler I recommend, the other one maybe not so much. This though I do recommend. This is from Be Our Guest, and that was one of my favourite restaurant experiences. And that also lights up. So if we ever have a blackout, at least we'll still know where our cups are. So it's quite cool. And I literally only noticed this just before I filmed this video, that on the actual cup bit it's got loads of different like pictures representing each princess. So that's Nobby. Love that cup. My mum bought one as well, and then afterwards that became one of her things that she didn't quite know where she bought. Then the thing that everyone has, chipmunk. Like I bought, well, I didn't buy chipmunk actually, so this is technically a lie, because my cousin went to Disney the year before me, so like 6 months before me, and I'd asked her to buy me the chipmunk, and so she got it for me, and now they sell it in the Disney store over here. So I could have just waited, but it's more special because it's an official Disney park swim. So I love Chip. Then we have, carrying on with the Beauty and the Beast type of crockery thing, we have this beauty. I like, if I could afford to get the whole, because you can get like a whole plate and bowl and everything set, I would have bought all of that. I love this, but it's kind of scratchy, but it's huge. You can fit so much coffee or tea in this, so, or beer if you want to pretend that you're drinking coffee and tea, but actually you need beer. I feel like that at the moment. Next mug we have is my favourite villain, Maleficent. This I bought on the first day, and I got it from the shop in the Contemporary, and I'd said to myself before we went over, that if I found a mug with Maleficent on it, well, if I found anything really with Maleficent on it, I was going to pretty much buy it, because she is my favourite villain. So I saw this first day and actually screamed with happiness. My children are screaming. I didn't buy this from Disney World, but he's upstairs screaming and I can't really concentrate. So hopefully he will happily just sit on my lap and he won't be too distracting, looking like a potato. Yes. Right, so the next thing is going to be, maybe we could just, can I get in the Disney mood? Good boy. So just before my battery dies and before I have to go and change it, and while Remy's not moving, we also bought this, which is a cup for Rue, and it says my first trip to Disney World. Ah, don't do that. And it has Mickey on this side and just pulls up like that. We also got that in the Contemporary on the first day. So I'll play with that. There you go, you can chew it. Cool. And then going still with tumblers, I bought this. Now this was a toss-up. It's got, if you can see it, if it's actually focused, I don't know whether it has or not, but it has all of the American presidents' heads on it. Now you may wonder why I bought that, because it was a toss-up between that or one with the load of Mickey Mouse heads on it, but this one seemed to have more comedy value to it, so I had to go with this. Not that there's anything wrong with the American presidents, I have nothing against it, but I'm very English and I have nothing to do with the American presidents, so it's just a bit more random and a bit more comedy value. That's why I bought that. Ooh, potato baby. You sit there. And then last in the glasses, tumblers, mugs thing is this, which is also in the Beauty and the Beast range. So Lumiere there. I got that, and I got that, they had at the time, because Beauty and the Beast was in the cinemas, they had a special shop dedicated to it in Disney Springs, so I got that from there. If you really like watching haul videos with small things coming in and being really annoying, then I'm definitely going to be the channel you want to watch. Sit like a dog. Sit. Right, next thing is I'm gonna do some prints. This is kind of like a print. We got it from the, I can't know, Morimoto or something like that shop in Magic Kingdom next to the Haunted Mansion, and it is of me going, so from normal to dead, normal to dead. Is that interesting, Remy? Don't eat it. Thank you. So yes, I got that done. Like, you can just go in there and they'll like take your photo, and then you can wait around. My ears look huge in that picture. So we got that one. Then we, in the print like art shop in Epcot entrance, we got this. Let me say the castle with fireworks. I'm actually setting up, I'm in my dining room, I'm gonna have a Disney wall, so with loads of Disney like art prints. I'm just gonna be a really bad parent and good boy. Shh. Yeah, I'm gonna have loads of Disney prints, so I wanted to get some for the wall. Not like the same Game of Thrones wall, it's very different. Then we got this Alice in Wonderland print from the same shop. I love Alice in Wonderland and I love the artwork from the original book and from the film, so I thought that was quite nice as well. And then I got this one with Walt and the castle on like the original, like the land of Disney, because he didn't get to see it all built before he died. No, that sounds really miserable. It's like, I bought it because he died. I didn't, I bought it just because I like the picture and I love Walt. So yeah, those are the only prints. Now, I'm gonna warn you now, I have an addiction to blankets, and weirdly I bought quite a few. That's not weird because I have an addiction to blankets, but I did actually buy a lot of blankets. So this one's not Disney. I got this in Disney Springs, but it's the softest thing ever. And we sort of got it for Remy because it's got like really nice words on it. And like, I won't read you the words now because he won't have the patience for it. But it's really like lovely and soft. There he is. And fluffy. And I can't remember what the name of the shop was, but it's like, it's got like, it's really, so like got nice little unique sort of home things. It's sort of under that underneath bit by the bus station. So that's your blanket, isn't it? So we got that. I'm gonna play with that as well as Sophie. Was happy. Right, then we got, I don't know why I keep saying we, I got, my kids didn't pay for any of this. I got this tapestry. It's really going to be hard to hold out in this position, but it is suffocating my baby. A Beauty and the Beast like tapestry with sort of like stained glass window in it. You can get this in quite a lot of places, and I just absolutely love it. I was gonna like put it on the wall, but when I got back, Craig said no, so I can't put it on the wall. But I love it, and I just think it's really cool. Another like tapestry type thing that I bought, I don't really know why we got this as well, because I think it was just an addictive spending spree. But we got this with, it's like the stars and stripes, but instead of stars it's Mickey heads, and then it's like that. I just kind of like it. I just thought it was quite cool. But then also I remembered when we got back that we have cats and they will put their claws in things, because I thought it would be kind of cool to put it on the back of the sofas. They'll just wreck it. This was nice and tidy before. Now I have a baby and just stuff all over me. This was not how I planned this video, but I suppose it's a bit more lively than some videos. Right, sit. Last blanket. This one was because I was ill on holiday and my mum felt sorry for me, so she treated me to this. And this was like in a deal. If you spent like a certain amount of money, you could get this. And it has Walt Disney World, and then the castle. Just suffocate Remy again. my castle and fireworks all over it. And it's really soft and snuggly, and I always sit on the sofa over my legs. And yeah, so that's all the blankets I managed to get. Oh my god, it's too hot. Right, can we have a bit of order to this, please? Getting a bit manic. All right, next we're gonna move on to jewellery. I really wanted to get one of these before we went over, and I just didn't know which one. And I'd seen one that I'd really wanted, but apparently it had been discontinued. But I thought I'm gonna just look in every shop anyway, just to see if it was out there. And I found it in, I can't remember the name of the shop, but it was in Hollywood Studios. You can't have it. And it is just like a leather type of band, and then it's got little at the end Mickey heads like that. Mommy's about to eat the other one, or the box. No. Yeah, so I managed to get that one, and then I was really happy with that. But then I went into the Alex and Annie shop and I saw this one, so also had to get that as well because I just think they're nice. So that's jewellery. Right, now I'm gonna just show you a bag because it's here. Now I only bought this bag because we had got far too much stuff and I needed something else to fit it in. So I wasn't intending on buying this bag. Just move the chair back. And I had to buy it. So Walt Disney World is huge, as you can see. Look at the size of my baby compared to this bag. So you can fit loads in it. It's really handy, and I kind of like, I'd had a backpack anyway, but I kind of wish I'd had this for the parks instead of, but I bought it on the last day to just fit stuff in, and I wish I'd had this in the park. So if we go back, I'm taking this because it was so handy for coming back. Let's hope it doesn't crush the cat. That's that there. No, that's fine. Right, I'm now going to show you pens, just because they're here. So, like I said earlier, anything with Maleficent on it, I will buy it. So, we have it there. Is she gonna stop crying? No. She's not going to focus. So, and this is all jelly, but it's actually really scratchy to write with. So I love it, but I don't really use it very often because it's really scratchy. So then we have this one, which is Stitch, which was Eden's choice. He should light up, but he doesn't anymore. And then the last one was this princess pen, because I love the princesses, and it's got a little crown. And I bought this identical pen when we went to Disneyland Paris, and it ran out just before we went to Disney World. So that was 3 years that lasted, so I had to get another one. You're tired, why don't you sleep? So now I shall show you clothes. This dummy's got time to sleep. Clothes! I will show you the kids' clothes as well because they are pretty good. Right, so first of all, we have this hoodie that we got for Eden. I can't remember the price, but it's really, I got it in quite a big size, so it will last a really long time. He's teething. This is why he's like this. Usually he's like an angel baby, but today, Satan. Then we have this for Rue, which has got Stitch on it and also says Walt Disney World. Next one, we have this sweatshirt that I got for Rue, which little red one, and it looks like it's faded, but it actually was like that before. So I got that. The only place I'd found this was the Toy Story shop in Hollywood Studios. That was like the only place I saw it, but he really likes Toy Story and it was quite expensive for what it was. I think it was like $45 or $40 or something. But I got it in quite a big size, and I know that then Remy can wear it afterwards as well. Then for Remy, we got this top, which it says, Tigger, is that you? And that was from Animal Kingdom. I know some of these are quite creased, but they've obviously worn them since we went, because that was 4 months ago. That was that. Then we also went to in Disney Springs. If you go there and you want to get like clothing that's Disney but like quite a bit cheaper, then go to Uniqlo, because it has such good Disney clothing but for like a fraction of the price. So I managed to get Rue this one with Rex on it. I think that was like $4.90. That's so good. And then Rue also got this one, Pete and Mickey Mouse. And then this one with Mike and Sully on it. Ooh. And this Toy Story one as well with the aliens. And it's got the claw and Toy Story on it. So those 4 were all from Uniqlo. I did get some tops from Uniqlo for me, but they're like at the bottom, so I'll show you those in a minute. And then I got these 2 for Eden, same Toy Story one that Rue had, but obviously in a bigger size. And then I got this one for Eden as well from Uniqlo, which is that one. Just Steamboat Willie on it. Then just in the Disney parks, I got Eden this one, 2017 Mickey on it, which is like a tie-dye, so I thought that was quite cool. Then we went in Animal Kingdom, we went on Kilimanjaro safaris, and all the kids really enjoyed that because they love the animals. So we got Eden that t-shirt. Then Eden loves Stitch, so we got him that t-shirt with Stitch on, and then it's got that on the back, like him bursting through. So, and the last one we also got for Eden from the parks, and I only got this for him because he'd been in the like paddling bit in Disney Springs outside the Once Upon a Toy shop, and he got soaked and I didn't have any spare clothes for him, so I had to go and buy him a t-shirt. So I got him that one that says Vader Lives on it, but I actually really like that, and I think it's really cool. So, and I bought it in a massive size, so it'll last. Remy, where are you going? From Uniqlo, I got this for me. It's a men's sweatshirt, but women can wear it. So it's just plain like sweatshirt with Mickey on the front. I think that was like $14, something like that. It's like really good. Then prepare yourself for a lot of grey. Yeah, so I got these pyjamas, and I have got the matching top, but I can't actually find the top at the moment to show you. So if I find it, I'll insert a picture. But these must be the most expensive pyjamas I've ever purchased. In total, the set for a t-shirt and a pair of trousers was like $65, I think. But they are now my favourite pyjamas. Yes, so pyjamas. They have this little tiny polka dot with lacing detail on it. Remy obviously really hates these pyjamas because he keeps crying. And then it has... Why do you hate the pyjamas? Craig is here to save the day! I have no baby. So that's good. Right, these pyjamas then. I can actually show you now. So I got these. They look huge. So yeah, these were the most expensive pyjamas in the whole entire world. And then they have the tiny mini print. If I can find the t-shirt, I will show you. But I only found them, you can get like a jumper with them, but I only found them in the shop on Main Street. We also went to Rainforest Cafe in Animal Kingdom, and I got this t-shirt because it's quite me. I don't work out. I do like to take naps. So that's that. Then one of my second grey hoodies that I got was Hollywood Tower Hotel. So I got that from the Hollywood Tower shop. Shocking. I seem to go a bit mental with sweatshirts as well as blankets. I like to be snug. Then next sweatshirt is not grey, so that's one thing. And they did actually have a grey version of this with Mickey in the middle instead of Stitch, which I did want, but I couldn't find it in my size, so I got the Stitch version instead. It has all the parks on it and it's cozy, so I like that. Then this one I only really bought because I needed something warm in the evening because we were at Epcot and it was really cold and I forgot to bring something out with me. So I decided to buy something, and this was the only one that I considered buying. Thanks. That I considered buying, which was these. Remy's just farted really loudly. And then it's got the mine 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 seagull shouting it all on the back. So it actually worked out to be really cozy, and now it's become one of my coziest ones to wear at home because I do quite love the seagulls from Nemo because they're annoying and they remind me of our cat, who is also really annoying. No, I'm gonna get that one. These 3 t-shirts I got from Uniqlo as well, and I think these were like $7.90 each. So we have this one, which, if you can see, has the apple and then the poison apple on it, and it's really quite comfy. It's like slightly cropped but not too much. So, and then in the same style as that, I got this one that's got roses on it, Aurora's crown, Aurora, and if I can find her on here, there she is, Maleficent. And we know I love Maleficent, so obviously had to get that. I just went mental in Uniqlo. Everything that I just liked I picked up. Obviously only Disney stuff. And then also the same style as that, I got this one, which is Cinderella. So it's got the shoe, the castle, the clock, and like the pumpkin, like the carriage and things. And that one's like a navy, and this is all sort of like a really light pink. And that was about no, was it $7.90? I think about $7.90. Yeah, that's what I said the first of all. Then it's probably that. Right, next lot of clothing for me. Oh god, I bought so much clothing. This hoodie I got, another grey hoodie. I got too much with Ruse. No, with Toy Story characters, and it says Walt Disney World and has the castle. And I also got this one from the Toy Story shop in Hollywood Studio with the red one. Because I didn't see this one anywhere else either. So I saw it and I had to get it. Also from Rainforest Cafe with my t-shirt. I got this. And it's quite like a bright colour, but it was in the sale, and it's just like a thin sort of long sleeve top, and then it has Orlando written down the sleeve. But I just love comfy cozy clothing, so anything like that is a winner. I mean, I think that was like $14. So if you want something from Rainforest Cafe, have a look and see if they've got like a sale bit, because then you could get something quite a lot cheaper. We seem to spend a lot of time in that shop. Then this top I got, and this one says Tale as Old as Time, and they had this in the Beauty and the Beast shop in Disney Springs as well. And so it's just like a baseball top with the rose saying Tale as Old as Time. I bought this for my cousin as well as a gift, so we had to make sure that now we don't wear it at the same time, because she's also such a huge Disney fan. We tend to have a lot of the same clothing. This I bought from Morimoto as well, and this is quite expensive for a vest top. It's like $35, but then I think it's really cool because it's really subtle and it's got like all sort of like graveyard print on it, and then it's just got the little lace detail at the back. My mum also bought this, so cause she just thought it was quite cool as well. And then we also have this one with Walt and Mickey having a chat on Main Street. This I got from Mouse Gears in Epcot. I think my mum might have bought that one for me actually. And then lastly, is that the last one? That is the last one. We've got this one that has the castle coming up from the side, and at the bottom it says Walt Disney World. So that's all the clothes. So the last section is toys. So I'm going to start off with small toys and then go on to soft toys slash plushies, whatever you want to call them. So first we got this little car for Remy, because at the time he was 6 months old, and I thought I want to get him like a little car that when he's a bit older he can play with, so that was for him. Then because we didn't want to bring back, I'm gonna say this now and then you're gonna look at the like soft toy bit and think, wow, you've just contradicted yourself. But we didn't want to bring back too many big toys. Remember that I just said that. So we bought a lot of like smaller plastic toys instead. So Rue got this car as well with Mickey in it. And Rue got these as well, but I bought them and then it was his birthday like 2 days after we flew back. There was another couple of animals in it, but I can't find them, and these were just from Rainforest Cafe shop. So you got like parrot, monkey, cheetah and a tree, that well-known animal tree. They were really cheap actually for a bag of them. So if you kid likes little toy animals, go and look in there, because that was a lot cheaper than other things, such as these, which I got for Rue. And there is a Goofy somewhere around our house, but I had to go and search for all of these. So you, like, these were from Animal Kingdom. You get Donald, Minnie, you know what Minnie looks like, Pluto, and Mickey. I think they were like $20. When you're there, you just buy stuff and you don't even think about it. And then these, which they came as a pack of 3, but Rue likes to sleep with one of them in his bed, and he's currently in bed, so I can't get it out. But these Disney buses, as that one, it just says Disney Transport, and then Toy Magical Express. He loves these. Like, I think these were probably, for Rue, one of the best buys. And they weren't actually that expensive, but if your kid likes cars, get those. And this I forgot to show you in the free bit. Sorry, the cat was trying to get in a box. But whenever I went into our reception at Old Key West, they would give, and I'd take Remy in with me. Don't worry, it's just a cat. They'd give him a duck. So we've got a few of these, and they just gave them to him for free, and he loved them. So that was quite nice that they did that. It's just like the little touches. And then we bought this, which I don't want to turn it on with the bubbles because I'll go everywhere, but it does this. And it doesn't stop doing that at all unless you turn it off. And if you switch it just on that, that's just the music, and then you can flick it up and it does music and bubbles. But you can refill it, so it's kind of good that you can do that. So when you bring it home, it's not just like a one-off, and the kids seem to love it, but it's really annoying. So on to the soft toys. Please don't judge me. So these were from all over Disney. They're not like just Disney ones, but, and also they're not just mine. They are Eden's, Rue's and Remy's. So they're like 4 of ours. So I'll show you. This one is Remy's, which is Baby Dumbo, which I think is really cute. And it looks a bit like Remy. Like, ooh. So yes, that's Remy's. I think we got him from that Big Top gift shop in Magic Kingdom. This is also Remy's, which we got from the Chinese pavilion in Epcot, which I just thought he was really cute. We also got this one from the Chinese pavilion, and he is Rue's. Rue got him because he likes dinosaurs and dragons. So Rue got him, and Remy got the panda. Ozzy, stop being so mental. Then Rue also got a giraffe from Animal Kingdom because he loves, ow, don't bite, because he loves giraffes. And it was just after we came off Kilimanjaro safaris, so we decided to get that. Then this one is also Remy's because I wanted to get them a Mickey Mouse each. So we got this one because he rattles. So he's a baby Mickey, and he was from the Contemporary. And this one's mine. Literally, this one's mine. Mine. yeah, I had to get him because I had the hoodie. So, makes sense. I also did buy the towel. So if you see the towel, I really recommend that. But I got that for Remy and that's in the wash. So I can't show that, sorry. Also for me, but my mum bought me this one because I love baby Dory. Look, that also looks a bit like Remy. Giant eyes. Yeah, so that one was from Animal Kingdom, but I think you can get baby Dory anywhere. Then Eden had Stitch. He has got like a big Stitch anyway. He went for his birthday a couple of years ago, but he wanted another Stitch. So when you're in Disney, you kind of do what your kids want. Then, because he had a Stitch, I wanted a Stitch. And I wanted this Stitch. And this Stitch is so cuddly. I just might have to sit him there. I just love him. He's so squishy. Actually, when my mum bought this for me as like a surprise, I took the kids on a ride, and then when I got off, he was just sat in the pushchair. Yay! Love him. This is Eden's as well. He wanted to get Angel so she could be friends with his Stitch. And I can't remember where she was from. That's weird. Aussie, please stop doing that. This is Rue's as well. This one was also from Animal Kingdom because he loves cats. So he saw this and just started going meow. So we had to get this one as well. Then Eden got this. Now this is where, like, from where I said we didn't want to get any big toys. We got Giant Mater, who turns into a tire. So you can use it as a pillow. Isn't that good? That was like $45. Then we have my favourite one. This is one of my favourite characters in any Disney film. Doug. And you can take that off. So you just have normal Doug. Or you can have Doug in the Cone of Shame. I love him. Good boy, Doug. Squirrel! Then I got these two from the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Because I just really like black and white Mickey. So just decided to get them both because I just think they look cool and I wanted them in my room. But I bought those, but I bought those after I bought this. So I bought Steamboat Willie, but he's knitted. Like, look at that. That's just so, hang on, let me hide my head. That's so cool. And I'd convinced myself that there was going to be a mini that looked exactly the same, so I could get the same, and then I couldn't find the mini. So then I wanted to get a black and white mini as well. So then I saw them afterwards, so I had to buy those. I love him still, so I had to keep him. Then we also got these on the last day, which is Tiny Stitch, which was Eden's, and the hands and feet magnet and clip together. And we got a Pluto that is the same as well. We did get Tigger as well, but I don't know where Tigger is. I've lost him along the way. One of the many victims of our house. Then Rue also got a dinosaur from Dino Land in Animal Kingdom. And Rue, because Rue was really ill the first few days, he picked up a bug, I think, on the flight, and then we all pretty much ended up getting it. So I got him this Mickey, Fantasia Mickey, which has 2017 written on it, to keep him happy. So yeah, that one. And then the last sort of big cuddly toy that I got isn't really a cuddly toy, but when we went to Disneyland Paris, I bought one of those like pillow pet ones, but the Disney ones. And in Disneyland Paris at the time, I don't know what it's like now, they only had one type, which was Duffy. And I was like, I have to buy that because it just looks so cozy. And then a couple of months later, like, Eden was ill and he asked to borrow the Duffy pillow because it was comforting because it smelled like me. I was like, all right then, yeah, that's fine. I've never had him back. I've never got it back. He's just kept it. So I said that when we go, I'm gonna get myself another pillow because mine was stolen. So I bought Eeyore. Yay! But Rue seems to have his eye on it now, so it might end up being that Eeyore gets stolen and I'll have to go back again to buy myself another one. That's the excuse I'm going to use anyway, to go back. And the actual last thing, this is the last thing because this has gone on way too long and it's been really mental, is some Tsum Tsums, because we collect Tsum Tsums. So I had to get the Hitchhiking Ghosts, and hang on, let me get the other two, and these two, well, because they're cool. So a lot of the ones that are mine all sit up on my bed and stare at me in a non-creepy way. Sorry this video has been so mental, sorry my child was mental, but that's parenthood and you can't always have it your way. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed my video, if you want to hear more Disney tips, more parenting videos, any stuff like that, then subscribe, make sure you like it and maybe even share it. So thanks guys, see you later.